Hello and welcome. I'm Lynn of Lynn X Stitches Creates, and welcome to my Flosstube channel about count and cross stitch and the project bags I make. It is Monday, March 25th, 2024. Happy spring. This is episode 116. We are getting very close to my 3-year Flossiversary. I did want to say, if you have any questions or suggestions for that Flosstubeversary, let me know. Either message me or in the comments. I'd love to know, if there's a question you've been meaning to ask, or if there's something that you think would be funny for me and John to do. Welcome. If you're new, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, my husband sometimes gets on here and is kind of a crazy person. He retired from corporate life and has been acting in the Cincinnati area ever since. So you never know what he's going to say or do if he's on my channel. Back when I first started the channel 3 years ago, my son and his fiance were here because my son has a liver disease and he was about to get a liver transplant. So Ashley was on for a while. I'm hoping Ashley will get to be on for the 3-year anniversary. I've thought about trying to do a live. I have not experimented with that feature yet. So if I go live on YouTube at some point in the next couple of weeks, you'll know why, because I'm testing it out. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming. I know I'm kind of disjointed tonight. I don't know. It is spring break for my grandson's preschool. So I am on babysitting duty this week. And I was up a little earlier than I've been up for the last couple of weeks. And he was very good today. I mean, it wasn't that he was a raving lunatic or anything like that. We built a lot of towers with Mega Blocks. We played with regular blocks. We went for a walk. And then he finished the day playing t-ball with Grandpa. So, it wasn't like it was a bad day or anything like that. It just, he's almost 3. It's a lot of energy. So, yeah. So that's kind of where I've been and what my week is. I have stitching to show, but that I'm very, very excited about. I'm going to start with my dragon. Climbing Goat Designs, Dragons a Field Journal. I have finished my March dragon. And here is my Japanese dragon. Let me put something, here we go. So there is my Japanese dragon. Isn't he pretty? So pretty. And this was such an enjoyable stitch. I mean, the Welsh dragon is beautiful, but you can tell all the color changes there. This one had more stitches. It was over 1,500 stitches, but I did it in an hour and a half less time because it was groups of color as opposed to the popcorny stitching. But I am caught up. First 3 months are done. Yay for me. So I have some free time until the next pattern drop on April 10th. So I'm very happy about that. I had, where is it? A finish. An actual, that's a finish for now because there's more parts coming out. But I had a finish. I have finished. If you saw my Instagram today, you already know what I'm going to say. I have finished We Should Be, B-E, Friends, by Tiny Modernist. This came in the July Buzzworthy Stitching Box from the Black Needle Society. It's 28 count coconut shell by Bestitch Me. It's all the called for DMCs except for the flesh tones. Those are almond M&M silks. So I absolutely love this piece. And I'm going to get a little frame for it and love it. Love it so much. So thank you, Tiny Modernist. Thank you, Black Needle Society. And if you did not get that box, then it is Tiny Modernist released this one at market this year. So it is now available through your LNS and your ONS, whichever one you like to use. So that was my FO. So I have an FFN and an FO. It was the 19th this past week. The 19th was last Tuesday, which means Poltergeist Pirates every month on the 19th, because September 19th is Talk Like a Pirate Day. So the 19th was chosen. Glendon places Poltergeist Pirates. This is a huge piece, so we're taking it in small bites. If you are stitching this, I have a group. We do chat through Facebook Messenger. We are international now because we have Linda from Sydney who joins us. And yes, she was on the group before I went to Australia. So this is where it was. And this is where it is now. So I worked more on the neck and got the head going. Head's not completely done yet. But this is about 2 hours. I think we were on for. That's about usually what we stitch, is about 2 hours. So yeah, as you can tell, I'll show you the pattern again. As you can tell, got a long way to go. So if you're new, this is the entire piece of fabric. So yes, it will be a while before this is done, but that's okay. You know, as long as I'm enjoying it. Sometimes big pieces like this overwhelm me. Like if I had not joined in on the Dragon Sal at the beginning, I would never pick it up to do it, because it's just overwhelming to me to do something that big. Okay, so I already showed you the We Should Be Friends. That was one of the round 3 winners for my March Stitching Challenge. So because that is now done, Flower Fairy by Stitchy Princess will get, this week, will get time. And I will work to see if maybe I can finish that. But after I had finished We Should Be Friends and I finished my dragon, I decided I was in the mood to pull out Stitching at the Sea by Emily Call. This was one of the patterns we got from our Beach Please retreat that Stacy at Thread and Needle Stitchery held in February. This is where she was, and this is where she is now. So I have, let's see, I have basically four fish to put in, and another one of these, are they clusters of bubbles, I guess? And that may be the wrong color now that I'm looking at the pattern. Oops, not taking it out. And then the words, and then this will be done. So I actually might finish this one before I get back to Flower Princess, just because this is so close to a finish. And I love her. I may or may not, you're supposed to fill in around the fish in the hoop. I may or may not do that. It doesn't bother me that it's not filled in. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, this down here, there'll be 3 fish here and another fish up here, and then all the words. So she is looking good. She is so cute. Love her. And then today is a very special day. If you see my Instagram or Athena Stitching Goddess Designs Instagram, you know that Ymir, Almond M&Ms, or if you saw Ymir's Instagram stories, Ymir is running an ultra marathon. She is part of a marathon called the Speed Project. It is not a sanctioned marathon, meaning that there is not a laid out specific route to this. It's sort of kind of an underground thing. Not really, because I mean, obviously they're on social media. But she is running this week. She started at 4 a.m. California time this morning, Monday, March 25th, at the Santa Monica Pier in LA, and is running 340 miles or a 500K to Las Vegas, to this Las Vegas sign. So she, last thing I knew, she had finished 42 miles. She'd eaten, she was resting her legs, doing some therapy on her legs, took a nap, and is now working on getting through some of the mountains in California. Pray for her, because it's quite an undertaking. You can go to the Speed Project on Instagram, just at the Speed Project, and see their video updates. At one point today, I know she was 10th out of the 23 solo runners, because this isn't just, there are solo runners all left this morning, and then there's groups, team of ones that start Friday and will be running. So it's a crazy big thing. It's quite an accomplishment. I mean, just the thought of running 42 miles in a day is insane to me, but 340 miles this week. But you know, people have goals and everybody likes different things. I stitch. So a group of us got together on Facebook Messenger again, and we're all doing something that says Ymir to us. So what I did was, I have hands-on design, Stitch Some Happy, and I've converted this to almost completely, not, I have a couple others in there, but I've converted this mostly into Ymir floss, Almond M&M's floss. So this is my color palette. So I've kept the idea of some of the colors. I've added a color, like I added a plum to it. But those are my colors. And this was not a new start per se, unless some people consider a new start you have to have 50 stitches. Some say you have to have 200. Some say you just have to have some stitches in the fabric. Well, I had some stitches in the fabric. And I finished a section, I'll show you in a second. Started doing the first letter that came off of those sections, and realized that in the 18 stitches that I had put in this fabric last July, I had one stitch that shouldn't have been there. And I think, thinking back now, I think that's why I put it away that night, because I had made a mistake and I figured that was Future Lynn's problem, but Future Lynn forgot about it. So I had to take everything out of the letter that I had put in, and then I had to take out 8 stitches because I couldn't take out the one and make it work. So, but needless to say, I fixed it. So, this is what I'm talking about. This X doesn't have one stitch because the T is supposed to be over top of it. So I had to take that all out because, of course, did I start or finish near that? No. So I had to take it all out, redo it, and then get my T back in. So this is Ymir floss. This is Sassy, let's see, that's Sassy Sapphire. This red is Foxy. This is actually Forbidden Fiber Co. This is actually hand dyed by Rolanda. And then this is Dying for Sass. But then the other colors that I'll use, there's a gray, that's an Almond M&M, that's Frosty. And then there's a blue, a light blue that I may use, that's called Clouds. So, but that's my start. And I think we're going to work more this week. We're going to, while she's still running, we're going to get on Messenger again. So I'll put more stitches in this week. So that is all my stitching for this week. I'm pretty proud. Yesterday I was thinking, oh, I'm just going to have the 2 pieces, and then I ended up with more. So, and I had forgotten I had done Poltergeist Pirates. So, yep, my stitching bag is empty. So that's all my pieces. I got 2 orders in the mail this week. If you have not gotten your Cottage Garden threads from Rebel Stitcher for this quarter, turn around, don't look. We got this cute sticker. So this is the color palette for this time. And here are we have Willow. We have Lennox. We have Arlo. And we have Fuchsia. So all so pretty. Love them. Love them, love them. And then from Thread the Needle Stitchery from Stacy, I got most of my order from Market. I had asked her to pick up a Cottage Garden thread for me, and they didn't bring them. So it's got to come from Australia with the rest of her order. So she'll send that whenever it comes in with my Athena Thread Club. So came with a cute note. I got Counting Puddles, and this is called Snail Song. I love music, and I just thought that was so cute. So I'm gonna look at the colors and see if they would work on the Fabric Flare music note fabric that I got when I was at Stacy's retreat. I'm not sure. It might be too busy. But he is so cute. And then I got from the Blue Flower, Hedgehog and Hyacinth. And this one is 55 by 59, so cute little one. And it's DMCs. Oh, sorry, DMC and Cottage Garden threads. And I believe I have all of those threads. Thank you, Colleen. And then, did I not get that? No, I did get that. That's right. And then I got the Market Cookbook, which, you know, besides having great recipes in here, there are some great patterns. The Black Needle pattern, which will fit on, if you're doing the Celebrate All Year patterns, will fit on that stand. But let me see if I can do this without showing the pattern. How cute is that? That's Lindy's Stitches. So you know I'll be doing that one at some point. So many cute ones. But so because the size of the cookbook and the pages, they didn't always have a picture. So I can't always show you, excuse me, what they look like. And some of them I have a tough time figuring out who the designer is too. I have to look at the index to see if let's see. This one's Primrose Cottage. Let's see if I can do this out. There we go. It's a cute little pillow. So, patriotic. So, definitely be looking through that again and marking up patterns that I want to stitch. So that's the haul I've gotten. I have been working on my trunk show for StitchCon. Unfortunately, I've run out of vinyl. So until that order comes in, I can't finish anything, but I've been doing what I can do in my craft room, and it works out okay since I'm not really sewing this week because I'm babysitting during the day, and by the time I come home at night, I want to just go to sleep. And it's only the first day. We're going to go to the zoo tomorrow, I think, so that'll be a good way to spend the day. Black Needle Society, if you are participating in the Gilmore Girls retreat this weekend, Winter in Stars Hollow, I hope you have a good time. Because of the retreat and because Katie and Laura have moved their office out of a separate office building back into their house, they've renovated a space in their house. Things will not be in the vault April 1st. So just watch Instagram, mine or one of the other reps, and we will tell you when the things will be in the vault. I think they're hoping it won't be that long, but it's going to be probably a week or two. So, and of course, anytime you shop in the vault, use my code Lynn5, get 5% off. I hope you saw the March box, Saturday morning stitching, that came last Wednesday. I put my video up on Thursday morning. The next box that's coming in May is I'm jumping over, and I know the next one is good too, but I'm jumping over to July because I'm really curious about the stars box that they're going to be doing. And of course, is it April 13th? Oh my gosh, I'm a terrible rep. I should have had this all pulled up for you. I know the Nice List box goes on sale on Monday, on May 25th. That always is the way. Let's see. And of course, I don't have my email on this phone. I have been having, my Apple products have been making me crazy. So my phone is messed up. It doesn't have my main email. My iPad is doing ridiculous things. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, I will put in dates for you because I know the October trick-or-treat box will go on sale. I want to say it's April 13th. I will put it here if I am wrong. The Nice List box, the Advent box for the holiday, winter holiday, will go on sale May 25th. I know those for sure. Camp Black Needle, the live in-person retreat in Missouri. There's still some spots if you're interested in going to Kansas City. It was a lot of fun when I went 2 years ago. I couldn't go last year because COVID. But yeah, all kinds of Black Needle Society stuff happening. Other stitch retreats happening. Keepsakes announced that they will be starting sign-ups for Stitch Away, which is the January retreat. It always happens around Martin Luther King Jr. birthday vacation. I'm hoping I get a spot back in there, but people that went this year get first dibs, so I will have to wait and see and get on the wait list. But at any rate, I think I'm rambling now, so have a great week, and I will see you next Monday.